What's up, y'all? I am back with another membership video, and if you seeing this right now, I know you fuck with me, so I def fuck with you, period. I want to get into another bad friend series, but hear me out. This is back in my day where my mindset was, these niggas for everybody, and this is way before the song came out. Cashed Out from Detroit was good. What up, though? But this is way before the song came out, and I was feeling like these niggas is for everybody, and it was like, no, bitch, you for everybody. Like, I was for everybody. I felt like I didn't know my worth. You know what I mean? I want to say something about girl code, but honestly, the group of friends or the people that I associated with back then like to pick and choose when girl code was applied. You know what I'm saying? It only applied to these niggas, but if he was ever your nigga, he wouldn't have even been nowhere near me. So, I mean, that's no excuse. To each his own. I know what my mindset was. I just feel like if I want him, I'ma have him. And if you want me, he can have me. That's just where I was with it. So this video is about two niggas or two guys that I took from Sloth. And me and Sloth got a history. I have not even gotten into too many Sloth stories. I told y'all Sloth is the one that introduced me to RJ. Sloth was a girl that I grew up with on that first block when all that shit was popping off when I was younger, when I lost my virginity, my last whooping. The block where I lived across the street from where Lucky used to be at, and next door to Usher. Like, I met Sloth way back when I was 15, 16 years old. So as we growing up, I'm just seeing how Sloth is doing me, how she treating me. Like, Sloth was definitely the type of friend where when it's just me and her, everything is cool, everything is key. But then if we be around like her cousins or her other friends, I would kind of get, hushed or like put on the back burner. Like, I'll be trying to get into the conversation and she'd be, girl, shut the fuck up. And back then, I did not speak up for myself. I did not, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a confrontational person. So something can make me feel a type of way and I'll be like, damn, and I wouldn't say nothing. And even like her other friends or other people would look like, you gonna let her talk to you like that? Like, you're not gonna say nothing. And then they'll just laugh it off. And eventually, everybody just got this idea that Ebony is like a punk bitch, or like Ebony is not gonna, kill a fucking fruit fly. Like, everybody just had this idea about me. So as time is going on, years are passing, we're all growing up. I done been in multiple different friend groups and girl situations and relationships and trauma. And, even around this time when this first happened, this is probably like right before the twins were born. This is probably a couple summers before I ended up getting back into it with Lucky, and I'm hanging with Sloth. And I definitely started speaking up for myself. I definitely started popping my shit because I just would realize that bitches had me fucked up when I'm thinking, oh, that's just how she is. I'm still like that to this day. Like, oh, that's just how she is. And then it take me a couple bumps on the head to realize that bitches be having me fucked up. So Sloth was a hood bitch. Okay, a hood bitch as far as she had her ear to the streets, as far as she knew so many different groups of people in every different hood, and she had all these different niggas from all these different hoods, and hanging with her, being outside with her, we won't know what happened until it happens. You feel me? So this one specific day, we used to be on, like, this is when we used to be on missions. We used to call them missions, like, what's on the floor? That's where the mission's at. Basically, it's a group of girls, or it's me and her, where the niggas at. Too many bitches, where the niggas at. You feel me? So we used to call them missions, and we'd be like, what missions on the floor? Like, where your niggas at? What niggas you got on the floor? Who can we pull up on? Who can we see? Who got the weed? This is back when I used to smoke really heavy. So it's like, who got the weed? Who got the drink? Who got the music? Who turning up? Let's do it. So I remember she introduced me to this one guy, and I'm gonna call him Spider. I'm gonna call him Spider, and I mean, nobody in the membership would know, but the names I come up with, sometimes it have to do with how the person look, or you know what I'm saying, something that the person does, or it might be a play off their actual name. So we gonna call him Spider because that's the only thing I could think of compared to his name. So I'm gonna call him Spider. She introduces me to Spider. Spider fine as hell. Spider fine as hell. Spider, this is back before he had the dreads. He was light skinned with these green eyes, y'all. Green eyes. He was light skinned. He was like a couple shades lighter than me. He wasn't like yellow, but he was lighter than me for sure. Y'all, these green eyes. Super, like, for our age, we had to be like 18, maybe 18 or 19, and he was so cool, calm, and collected. Like, he was very mature. Like, I'm so used to niggas being, hey, what's up, jumping all over the place, cracking jokes and shit, want to play fight. This nigga was being cool our whole life. He's still a cool ass nigga. Like, he just was laid back, chill. And when I first met him, you know what I'm saying, he like, you know, what's up, my name's Spider, what's your name, who's this? And I'm like, I'm Ebony, what's up? And he like, oh, okay, you cute as hell. He like, damn, Sloth, you got some fine ass friends. Because he had met like her cousin before. He had met a couple of her other friends. So he like, damn, you keep some, you know, some fine ones. And she like, yeah, you know, my bitch is fine. And I'm, you know, at this point, I'm using Sloth for what she good for. She got the niggas, you feel me? So, but you're not really my friend. At this point, it is what it is. This is definitely after she had first introduced me to RJ, and I felt like she played me with that situation. But this is definitely before, way before the whole ghost and her baby dad and all that shit. And if y'all on my membership, then I'm pretty sure you watched all those videos. So this is after RJ, but before ghost. This is after she first introduced me to RJ, and she played me with that, not thinking I was gonna fuck with him, and was still letting RJ fuck with all her friends and her cousins and wasn't even telling me. Had me feeling stupid, looking stupid. I mean, kind of, because I was still doing me, but you're my friend. You gonna put me on somebody that you didn't put on everybody? Who you looking out for? Who's your friend? Not me, clearly. So, right. She like, yeah, you know, my bitch is bad, da, 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 da. So the day is going on. We end up smoking and drinking, chilling, laying around, whatever. That day passes. So another couple days of me hanging around her. She like, yeah, Spider called. He wanted us to come back over there, but I'm not really fucking with him. He don't be spending no money and da 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 da. And she talking shit like she don't really want to fuck with him the whole time. I'm thinking like, shit, Spider fine as hell. Like, know what you talking about. So we end up linking up with him again, and she was being so mean to him, you know. And now that I'm older, I get it, but back then I was like, you know, I was trying to what is the word that they use when a girl just be like, whatever the guy say, you just be like, okay, you know, like a what do they call it, y'all? I can't think of what they call it. Not like a people pleaser, but like a, I forgot what they call it. But, you know, she was going against the grain and was like cussing niggas out, talking to niggas crazy. And I was like, yes, I'm good. I was just nice and soft. And, you know, in comparison, especially it's me and her and one other guy, a guy gonna start looking my way because she talking crazy, calling niggas out their name, and I'm over there like, y'all stop arguing, just chill out. And so, you know, as she doing her thing that she do, I'm doing my thing. And when we was chilling one day, he just kept looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? I think Sloth wasn't paying no attention, and he looked at me like, and I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And somehow, y'all, I was definitely on some snake ass shit. Somehow, I don't know if I got his number out her phone or if she called him from my phone for something. I had his number. He definitely didn't give it to me. I got his number. I think I got it out her phone, but I want to say that she called him from my phone for whatever reason one day, and I made sure to make note that that was his number. So I ended up texting him one day like, Sloth be talking to you crazy as hell. I would never do that. He like, who is this? I'm like, this Ebony. He like, damn, what's up? What you want to pull up? Y'all, I pulled up and the rest is history. Like, I think the thing with Sloth was, because she never used to fuck with my niggas back then, because usually my nigga would be in a group of niggas that we all know. So it'd be like she was already fucking with somebody and I was fucking with somebody in these groups. So anybody that I had us around, it was like people that we all know. Anybody she had us around was like some different niggas, some nigga I never met before. It was probably one of her other friends, groups of friends. So it was always something new to me. And when she came around people that I was fucking with, she already knew them. It was like a reunion every time. So I think she really gets mad because I wouldn't just be like, oh, you smashed, you smashed the nigga behind me, you backdoored me. These niggas would really be fucking with me. When I say me and Spider had a good run, I'm talking about every day we linking up, every day I'm at his house, every day we out at the mall. And this is like right when Facebook was really like popping. You still couldn't even go on Facebook on your phone. I think you had to have a computer. So I'm taking pictures on a digital camera, uploading them with Spider, you feel me? And the cat got out the bag eventually, because if she would call me and be like, oh, what's on the floor, where the mission's at, I'd be like, oh no, I'm chilling with my little boo thing. And she was always like, who you talking about, and I never told her. But eventually, after weeks and weeks are passing of me linking up with Spider every day, I started posting him and the cat came out the bag. And y'all, she could not even be mad because she didn't want to fuck with him. Right? She met him back, I think they had went to high school or something together. She never smashed, you feel me? And now that I'm fucking with him, tough, heavy, pictures up on a book, you feel me? She couldn't be mad. She couldn't be mad. You was trying to be a mean girl. You was trying to talk to niggas crazy. Like, oh, niggas like when you talk to them crazy. Sometimes niggas don't like when you talk to them crazy. Sometimes niggas like a girl. Sometimes niggas like a girl to be a girl. And I was going to be that girl for Spider. And I was. Y'all, she was sick. To this day, she's sick about Spider. But we're going to get more into it. More time is passing. This is probably after Spider. It's probably after Spider. Might have been the same summer, y'all. Might have been the same summer or the next summer. It was still before the twins. We link up with another guy, and we are going to call him Slime. We're going to call him Slime. It's kind of a play on his real nickname. We're going to call him Slime. So we get introduced to Slime, and it's like the same thing. Sloth talking to him crazy. We linked up with him a couple times, and he slowly started looking at me sideways, like, and then I'll just be sitting there looking like, because she always would want to pull up on missions by theyself. Like, it'd be one guy and then two of us. So it's like you making niggas choose. You're making niggas choose. Why not put something on the floor where it's options? You know what I'm saying? Because now your mission is looking like my mission, because niggas is on my head, and if I wanted you, I was on you. If I was on you, I wanted you. That's just what it was. So the same thing happened with Slime. He started winking and looking at me, and somehow he got my number. I did not sneak and get his number. I did not, she didn't call his number from my phone. He got my number, or he might have wrote me on Facebook. I can't really remember, but he ends up hitting me up like, Ebony, I'm trying to see what you talking about. And I'm like, what you mean? He like, I'm really trying to see what you talking about. Like, you be giving me them eyes. It's something about your eyes. And I'm like, okay. Y'all linked with him. And it was like the same thing with Spider. Like, we started linking every day, but it was something about Slime. Me and Slime had a real, that was love. That was love for sure. And honestly, I might as well tell this now, because I'm not gonna make it a whole story about him. He only got a part a short part of my life, but it's like once I start fucking with somebody, like I said, if we don't fall out and we don't beef and it ain't like no, you know what I'm saying, no real traumatic shit going on, I will fuck with you forever. We might lose touch, we might stop talking for years. If you hit me up and I decide to be, oh, what's up, then we can jump right back into it like we never left. Like that's how it was with Slime. We had a nice good run, and actually he was around before. If y'all watched my Never Let a Good Thing Go, I was fucking with Slime tough before I got back in touch with Lucky. But then I got back in touch with Lucky and I was fucking with Will, that I named in that story. I was fucking with Will, but me and Will wasn't having sex for a long time. I had cut Slime off to fuck with Lucky. But then I was back and forth with Lucky and Will. And once me and Will started having sex, I damn near was about to be done with Lucky. But I let Lucky slide one more time and then I got pregnant. So that was definitely around that time. So after I get pregnant, all of that, me and Slime lose touch for years. I'm talking about years. I didn't get back in touch with Slime until 2015. So we probably met in like 2009, 2010, and my babies were born in 2011. I didn't get back in touch with Slime until 2015 or 16, right? So we get back in touch and it's like, you know, we going down memory lane. It's like time never passed, you feel me? It's like, dang, we was really had like some puppy love shit going on. Like I used to sneak him in my dad's house, and I do got a couple more stories about living with my dad. I haven't even started those stories. I'm gonna put them on the main channel. But I mean, we had puppy love, sneaking him in my dad's house. I used to be at his dad's house all the time, spending all type of nights together, spending all days together, riding around with him while he making his plays. I mean, back when I was a passenger princess back before it was a thing, like just with him every day for months until I started fucking with Lucky. And he told me, like, you know, you didn't have kids on me, like, you broke my heart for real. Like, damn, that's crazy. I was really like, I thought you was about to be my girl. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, and at this point, 2015, I haven't got into it, but I had been through it. You feel me? With these niggas, with ghosts. I was, y'all, I'm going to get into it in the next story, but it's going to be kind of hard to tell. I still don't know how I'm going to do this. But we just going down memory lane. We getting back into it. Now, Slime had a other side to him. He definitely had some anger issues. And when we first was kicking it back when, I never saw that side of him. He always was nice. He was always a gentleman. He was always sweet and soft-spoken with me, like, always. But this 2015, 2016 Slime had a dark side. So this is when I was cleaning houses full time. I had actually quit the airport right when I got back in touch with Slime, because I decided I was gonna go back to cleaning houses full time, because I was doing it on the side and the money was looking real good. So I ended up quitting the airport around this time. And I had this apartment. I'll get into it. I had this apartment or whatever, and Slime was at my house all the time. He was always at my apartment. He would, you know, go with me to my cleaning jobs. If I needed some help, I would go to his house after my cleaning jobs. Like around this time, the twins were gone, and I will get into that. I was going through it like mentally, and Slime just slid right on in. He slid right on in. But y'all, this is hard. I had to put my car in the shop for like a minute. I forget what was wrong with it, but they ended up keeping my car for like a week. So I had ended up getting a rental. Right, so I got this rental, and me and Slime would we would get into arguments. Like I remember this one day, he like, yeah, I want you to clean my dad's house for me. And this is the same dad's house where he used to sneak me over there and stuff. And I had been over there a couple times because he still had his room over there. So if he was over there, I would go and like lay with him and we'll get it in, and you know, I would leave. So now he's asking me to go and clean his dad's house. And I'm like, you know, your dad's house pretty clean. Like, what do you want me to clean? He's like, oh, it's really the basement. So y'all, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, I can clean it, but you know, we gonna lay up, chill. So I just wore like a little t-shirt, no bra, some leggings, and some flip-flops. I'm thinking I'm gonna straighten up, clean up, or whatever, and then we can lay up and chill. Y'all, I get over to Slime's dad's house, and his basement is like a hoarder nightmare. It's so much shit in the basement, and then the floor looked like it had been a flood. So it's like dried up looking, like, I don't know if it was tissue or just whatever was on the basement floor, then dried up and it's all crusty. And I'm looking around the basement like, Slime, I can't clean this. He like, what you mean? I'm like, I can't clean this. Like, I came over here in flip-flops. Like, you didn't tell me I needed to put on my, you know, waterproof rain boots and a jumpsuit with gloves that come up to here and a face shield. Like, you didn't tell me what was going on. He like, you clean, right? I need you to clean it. I'm like, I can't do this today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't prepared. I thought you was trying to be on some, like, some little quick shit. Throw me a couple dollars and we can lay down and chill. Like, I didn't know. He like, no, you clean houses. You came over here to work. You need to work. Da, da, da. He just going off. I'm like, I'll come back and do this another day when I'm prepared. He like, oh, you unprofessional as hell. Like, he just going off. Y'all, I tried to leave. He had the kind of lock where you had to have a key on the inside and the outside. Like, it was no turn thing to just turn it. You had to have a key. So as I'm trying to leave out the door, the top lock is locked, and he come with the key in his hand and stand in front of the door, stand in front of me. I'm like, he like, so you ain't gonna clean the basement? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna clean the basement and let me out. He was acting like he didn't want to let me out. Y'all, I got kind of scared, and I got it. Once I finally got out the house, I got in the car like, oh, this nigga tripping. Like, I'm not fucking with him. So like a couple weeks had passed, and he ended up writing me or texting me and apologizing. And you know, I had a lot of love for him. Like, we went way back, you know, puppy love days. And he like, you know, I was mad. I was feeling this because of this reason. He had all these other reasons on why he was mad and upset that day. And when I came and wasn't prepared to actually clean a hoarder's nightmare, you know what I'm saying, he got even more upset. And I forgave him for a minute. But I remember when my car finally had got fixed, it was time for me to take the rental back. And I was on the phone with him, and I'm telling him like, yeah, ride with me to take this rental back or whatever. And he like, why don't you just keep the rental? Like, let me get the rental. And I'm like, you gonna give me the money? He like, yeah, I'll give you the money. Like, I be getting rentals all the time, and I need one. Like, so you might as well let me keep it. I'm like, look, this is my credit card, nigga. Like, this was before Turo, or this is before I knew anything about a Turo. Like, this is my actual credit card. Like, give me the money so we can extend it. Like, I'm not about to play with you. He gave me the money. I extended it. I got my car. He got the rental. Y'all, a week had passed. I'm talking to him every day. I probably had seen him twice within that week. And I'm texting him this one day like, look, we need to take the rental back and just get another one. I want to take it back because they calling. I keep extending it every day. I'm just extending it one day. We need to just take it back and do it over. He like, okay, cool. I'm going to pull up tonight. I'm like, all right, let me know. Y'all, the whole night passed and I hadn't heard from him. So the next day, I'm blowing him up. Like, bro, we need to take this rental back. Stop playing with me. Like, I want to take it back and we could just rent it again. We need to take it back. He like, all right, I'm about to go to the mall. I'm going to pull up on you when I leave the mall. I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all, I'm at home all day waiting for him to call. I get the call in his phone. It's probably like 6, 7 o'clock at night at this point, and I had got the rental from the airport so I could take it back at any time. I'm blowing this nigga phone up. He's not answering. So I go to his house, y'all. I ride down his block. It's so many cars. It's so many cars in front of his house. His whole block is filled up with people. I'm like, damn, is they having a party? So I'm riding past these people outside, roll the window down. I recognized, like, one of his friends. I'm like, yo, where's Slime at? Like, I've been calling him all day. With y'all having a party? He said, that nigga dead. I'm like, what? Yo, stop playing with me. I'm thinking, like, it is not that serious. Like, did he, you know what I'm saying, steal the rental? Is he trying to sell it? Is he trying to smack out and do some type of insurance shit? Like, what are you talking about he did? Like, it's not that serious. We just got to take this rental back. Like, what are you talking about he did? He like, that nigga got in a car accident earlier running from the police. That nigga's dead. I'm like, nah. Nah. I pull over. I park. I'm walking past everybody. It's people on the porch crying. I walk in. I see his dad crying. And it hit me. It hit me like this. Oh, he dead. Oh, he got in a car accident in my rental. Running from the police. And he died. And I think the passenger, whoever's in the car with him, was in critical condition, like in the hospital. I don't think the passenger ended up dying, but Slime was gone, y'all. And my rental, like, once I saw his dad crying, because I told you I had been to his dad's house plenty of times. I had cleaned his dad's house before, so I'm just like, I just walked out. I couldn't even speak. I couldn't get nobody a hug. I couldn't console nobody. I just walked out, got in the car. And this is when I started fucking with RJ really tough. I called RJ and I'm like, the nigga is dead. And he trying to make jokes. Don't you hate when a nigga owe you something and he die? And, you know, he laughing, but I'm really fucked up. Like, I shed a couple tears, but it's like me and death do not coincide. I can't cope with it. Like, you know how they say, like, everybody experience grief different. It's like, it's been people, my aunties and uncles then passed, and I haven't dropped a tear. Like, and I cried for a second because it's like I was just with this nigga. I was just fucking with this nigga. He was in my rental. Like, it's all hitting me, and I only shed a few tears. Like, and it still fucked me up to this day. Like, I felt like, was it my fault? Like, if he would have just brought the motherfucking rental back. And why was he running from the police? I would rather a nigga go to jail, do the motherfucking time, than to smack out or do some shit where the police shoot you down. Like, I wish it was free Slime right now. Not R.I.P. Not R.I.P. my nigga Slime. Y'all, around that time, we had actually... he was a rapper or whatever, and I had hopped on the song with him. If y'all listen to that song that I posted on here, it's East Side versus West Side. That's the song that I did with him because he was in a studio and I kept hearing the same beat over and over and over. They kept playing the same shit over and over and over, and I'm like, let me hop on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, that shit fucked me up. And I got to posting the stuff from, you know, the couple videos that I have. That's why people that I'm surrounded by now, people that are fucking with me now, I'm always taking pictures with them, of them. And people be, oh, don't take no pictures of me. And it's like, I'm not gonna post it. But shit like this happened, and I have no piece of you. I have no physical memories of the times that I spent with you, of the days I was with you. I got a picture, a video in the car where I'm sitting in the car recording myself whole time. Slime was inside, you know what I'm saying, the house doing whatever he was doing, the transaction. He got back in the car. I'm recording myself. He's not in none of the videos. And I was with him. Even back when we was younger, I was with him all the time. I have no pictures. So when people leave this earth, I have nothing to hold on to. I have a couple videos and I might post them because this is my membership. I fuck with y'all. Y'all fuck with me. I put a little excerpt of the song we did with him on there. The nigga was gone. I went to the candlelight and I might post that. Like, y'all, that shit fucked me up. And then Sloth, when I got to posting the couple videos that I did have of him and with him, she's shaking my head. Girl, that nigga was never yours. He wasn't even mine, but he was definitely never yours. You talking about shaking my head because I was fucking with him. Girl, we gonna get into what she ended up doing. You feel me? And I've explained how she was. You was never my friend. I don't care. Y'all, that shit got me fucked up to this day. And at this point, I've lost too many people. Like RJ, if y'all don't know, RJ is gone. And I'm getting to the RJ stories really soon. But RJ is gone. Just recently, another friend of mine that I don't really have too many stories about, but I do have one story. I definitely put it on the membership. He just passed away like last month. Like, I'm losing my forever people. Slime was a forever person to me. Spider, we're still friends on Instagram, but we don't talk as much. He hit me up a couple times about cleaning, like, throughout the years. I think I'd clean something for him, but we don't talk as much. Slime was my forever person. Slime was somebody I would have been in contact with to the day I leave this earth. RJ was my forever person. That my friend that just passed last month was my forever person. Somebody I met way back when that could never do me no wrong, could always call my phone, could always have contact with me, could always hit this, you know, if I'm single, you feel me? Like, he was my forever person. Slime was one of those people, and he's gone. Y'all, I'm gonna leave it right there. Stay tuned for the next membership video. Until next time, be productive, be safe, and have fun.
Nothing left up there right now. So don't even bother looting up there.
At Enterprise picking a ride like the state fair. It's sunny out, I gotta play, I'm on my way there. Baby girl with me, real, but got fake hair. Bitch, when I was down, I ain't stay there.
What? What you say?
Come here, here. You want to go to the barber shop?
I don't want to go to the barber shop. I have to pick my children up.
Go pick them up.